Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to do some repotting of new veggies, as well as I'm going to show you an update on my seeds. If you saw my previous video on the planting seeds from Dollar Tree, I'm going to show you the process of them because, as you guys know, I live here in Texas, and we did have a winter storm a couple of months ago, and some did survive, some didn't, unfortunately, as well as some of my veggies, well, most of my veggies did not make the frozen drought. But so yeah, so we're going to be repotting some new veggies, as well as I'm going to clean my greenhouse because it is way overdue. But so let's just go ahead and get started. Do you guys remember when I had me and Abel had put some seeds in these seed starting containers from Dollar Tree? We had purchased the seeds and the containers as well from there, as well as the soil. And as you guys can see, during the winter storm, not a lot survived. Like this one is the green beans, and nothing hasn't grown in there. It looks like the tomato one wanted to but it didn't. Maybe because it needed more soil, I'm not sure. But as well as the squash, nothing in there. The cucumber looks like it's thriving. I'm gonna repot this into maybe a bigger pot with much more soil. And as well as the green beans, again here, nothing there. This is the pumpkin one. Yeah, it's not doing too great either. The pumpkin is doing really good. The pumpkin and cucumber, I found that is doing really good. Here's another cucumber, the pumpkin. This one is the tomato, which is thriving, opposed to this one, and there's nothing in there. And then this is our kale, which is not looking too great either. But so yeah, so I'm going to sadly say I don't want to throw it. I might just add it into another with the other plant, see if it'll help. But yeah, these didn't make it from the winter storm, and as you guys can tell, some did. So we'll be repotting these as well. I was going to take out these fabric containers out, but they are kind of heavy, especially after I repot the new vegetable plants in them. They are going to become much heavier, so I'm just going to leave them in and do it in here on the repotting. And I also heard on the group on Facebook, on the vegetable group chat, whatever, they said I can reuse the soil as long as the plant didn't have any mold, or the plant didn't originally die from manifestation, I think they said, or you know, just like root rot and that sort. But all I told them was that my plants just froze from the winter storm, and the dirt is actually really pretty good. There's nothing wrong with it, so I'm just going to add fresh soil and see, like, it just looks really healthy, so there's really nothing wrong with it. So I'm going to use the same soil to repot my veggies in here. So the first vegetable plant we are going to be repotting is this hybrid tomato, just because it is producing tomato. And on the group, they had suggested for me to go ahead and repot this ASAP, as well as because I received one of these tomatoes that it was doing so good, and then it just started turning black. So they said it could be a calcium deficiency, as well as just maybe overwatering or underwatering, which is so much like me. I'm pretty sure I was underwatering, and when I remembered, I overwatered. So yeah, they also suggested for me to add mulch on top of the soil, just to contain its moisture when I do water. So, you know, because I do forget. So yeah, so that's the first thing we're gonna do, is repot this one, because he is asking for me to because he does want to survive. So I'm just gonna break up the soil and just check it, make sure everything is still good underneath, which I'm pretty sure it is, because The vegetables that I had in here were doing really good until we had that freeze over. But so yeah, so we're just gonna continue to do this and give it some fresh soil in here as well. All right, so I'm just going to add this wannabe tomato gate thing, just to have extra support for it, because it is kind of still leaning over. Put them in there like that. Just push them in like that. Now, if I do need another one, I'll purchase a real one, but for now this will do. But so yeah, so now we have our tomatoes in. I almost forgot, guys. So we're going to add our mulch on top of the soil. Just spread that out. I don't know exactly how much is supposed to go on here, but you can leave it down in the comments for me, or I can just ask the group. But I would appreciate your feedback. Okay, so now we can go ahead and add this back on there, like so. Alright guys, so we reached the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll keep updated with my videos and just to see how well my gardening is go. Now I'm not a pro, but I do follow a Facebook group that helps me along my way. But so yeah, so I'm just going to enjoy the outdoors, my greenhouse, and enjoy this ice cold tea because it has gotten a little bit hot. I have nothing else to say except I love you guys, and I will see you on my next one. Bye. Thanks guys.